Hello Virgo and happy December. We're looking at what you now can start to experience as all the planets are up and running, all with the exception of Uranus, which will turn direct in January. But hey, hello, our physical energy is now going to start to lift and rise. Mars is moving forward here as just a few days ago. And for you, where is that? That is here in your 8th house. And the 8th house is all about security and how you're wanting to build that financial security. Money that you have with others, with your partner, whether it's your spouse, people you work with, groups or whatnot, in your business. But royalties and commissions, hey, there might even be a big bonus for you this month. You're the sign of the 12 in the zodiac that has it in this placement. So you might just be blessed with something extra coming in for you due to this. So that is totally beautiful, right? Now, we have the new moon, which for me was yesterday, December 14th, as of recording here today. That intention, we always place our intentions on the new moon. It was in your area of the 4th house, which has to do with home, family that we see here. The sun is there as well. And when we have a total eclipse, that holds the power of 3 new moons, super powerful there yesterday. And hopefully you did your job. Where was the intentions needing to go? You can still do it. If you're listening to it here early on from this video is uploaded, is to think about how you want to, I won't say recreate, but maybe so, the foundation of your home, beautify it, do projects. We're coming up towards the holiday season as well. So you might see that is what you want. It's in the sign of Sagittarius. So it could also be future dreams that you're wanting to do. Not necessarily with moving. Some of you might be thinking, I would like to change this up, in the oncoming year. Put that on your vision board. Nail it to the wall and see what that can do. But you're feeling good in the roots, in your foundation. The 4th house is our inner self, that inner universe, right? And so when the sun and moon comes together like that, we're feeling that is coming alive. Now, Venus, look at Venus. Here, 3rd house, communication, Virgo. And you must have felt this also here on the November end. Because when we start off December 1st, it's already been there. So the latter part of November, you will feel the shift from being indecisive when Venus was in Libra to now having shifted into Scorpio. It's that time of year. It takes 1 year for Venus to go around the chart, and every time, nearly like once a month, it changes sign. We get that flavor of Venus, that flavor of romance, and how we want to share it, how we want to receive it. The way you are wanting to receive Venus and love, passion right now is in a Scorpion way, meaning you're going to sense and feel just how deep that passion runs. You're going to hear yourself expressing it. 3rd house is communication. So a lot of that is going to come out in the way that you interact with those around you. They may see that, hey, you're all fired up. You're very passionate right now about whatever it is, whether it's politics, whether it's your work, whether it is romantic, of course, that comes into play too. So you will see that you'll have joy of that expression now to heighten that a little bit more. Look at Mercury. Mercury's here too with Venus in this area, and Mercury communicates. Now, just slightly within those first few days, Mercury is going to drift into your 4th house for family and so forth. But you have like this double whammy because the 3rd house itself is communication. Venus is going to linger there, but you're starting off the first few days of December with that double whammy ability to express what you're thinking. So say what you mean and mean what you say. Get it out there. If you're not sharing your passion, your desires, your hopes, who will know? They will have no clue what's going on inside of you. All right. So sometimes we have to be reminded, and that's what the 3rd house is doing for you. It's reminding you to express, speak. It is okay, because you are normally such a very self-sufficient, practical person, Virgo, that you don't really ask for a lot of help right? You just go do it yourself. So this is a time where you can fix that, tweak it a little bit. And if you do and embed that into this routine of what you're changing up or programming, you know, and all the planets will program us, right? So you can reprogram that old program saying, I am so self-efficient, I don't need anybody, I'm not going to ask anybody for help. If you can express that now, watch. Not just how it's going to help you here in December, but it can take you on a full new journey until it comes back to this area. And you will see that you have actually set yourself up for an entire year. That it's easier now to communicate your needs, your passions, your desires, and so forth. And like I said, if you don't express it, how will anybody know? This is the time for you to do so. I love that for you, because why? You're going to harvest on it, Virgo. Listen, I have something that I want to share with you that I'm very passionate about, right? And it's very exciting. I'm going to show you this right now, and we're going to continue on your reading right after this. So stay put. So this is what I wanted to bring to you. I'm so excited. I got Zodiac tees up with t-shirts for you, for family members. We're in the season, right? Looking for gifts and whatnot. Maybe you'll gift yourself, or maybe your best friend. We got cups, and we got t-shirts. We got, for females, we got unisex. There's hoodies, and so forth, as you can see here. And they all have little sayings about your sign that describes you, so it could be a very fun gift. And if you are in my newsletter already, I'm going to pick some of you, and I will send you a shirt. Then if you hear from me, I just need your address, of course. And I will also be picking from those of you who comment down below if you think that these could be a great gift. So comment down below while you subscribe to the channel so you can get upcoming videos. But yeah, do go sign up for the newsletter on my website, and you might just be one of the lucky winners. All right? And we're back, and then you can see, since we're talking about passion, I've been passionate about making things for you guys out there, and more designs will be coming in, right? So you might want to bookmark that and keep a little eye on it for whenever you should be looking for some gifts. But hey, that's fun. But moving on to your 5th house, let's talk about that, because why? This is where you've been transforming all of 2020, right? This is where everything has been down in the pipes. It's been in the area of your children. 5th house is always about the children, right? So they might have been going through things where you've had to be extra supportive, to be there with them. They might have been extra there for you as well, that interaction. But this area is all about also self-expression and creativity. So, you know, the whole lockdown, COVID, whatnot, might have been helping you to slow down, because you're always out there doing things, not just in your own life, organizing and fixing and staying on top of things, but you're also really good about going out and helping other people organize, right? So since that lockdown has been there, you had to spend more time at home, and hopefully it's been working this way for you, Virgo, that you've been looking at your creative skills. Because remember, not only are you a creative being Virgo, but look to always your opposite sign. In order for us to be a totally full, balanced person, we always have to embed our opposite sign, which for you, of course, is Pisces, right? And so for the Piscean energy for you, when you have Neptune in your 7th house in Pisces right now, I feel that this is really unlocking, unleashing your creativity, where you've been probably needing, I think, to think outside of the box from your day-to-day, because we've been more hunkered down, right? How can you take out all the energy that you normally would take out there? How can you transform it into a self-expression, your creativity? So I'm feeling that has surfaced a lot. Look at what it's doing for you. I'm loving that Jupiter and Saturn, they're going to be meeting up. They're already close. They're vibing off each other. Then we'll have the conjunction, which only happens once every 12 years. And 12 years from now, when it comes back, hey, Saturn's not going to be there. Pluto's not going to be there. So it's simply going to come and pass. You have had the blessings, which might at times have been a little heavy because both Saturn and Pluto can be heavy, but don't, get it wrong. These planets are here to help you, to assist you, to grow more of who you are. Pluto with that transformative energy and Saturn to anchor it in. So you have had such growth this year that you're going to be seeing for many years to come. And when you look back over your shoulder, Virgo, you'll say, yep, that was the turning point. 2020 was my turning point. So, if you haven't listened already to your 2021 forecast for the annual reading, I'm going to link it up here up above so you can go to the playlist, find it, and listen to it, and listen to your partners or, whatever, too, to see what's going on in his and her life for 2021. But Pluto is still going to be in your 5th house for years yet to come, so we're not going to focus too much on it. But there is that drive, that internal transformation going on. So whenever transits come in and they knock on Pluto's door, Pluto will, wipe out the old so that you can in with the new. So you'll learn step by step that change isn't scary. Change actually is good. This is how we as human beings can channel this new energy so we can reinvent ourselves while we're here in this one single incarnation, at least at a time, right? But so it doesn't just keep repeating itself in an old way. We want to be dynamic. We want to change things up, right? And do as much as we can do while we're here in this earthly round. We have the full moon. That's going to be on December 30th, Virgo. So for you, that's going to take place in the 11th house, which has to do with hopes and dreams. Your hopes and dreams are going to be illuminated right as we enter into New Year's. And also, of course, it has to do with circles of friends, your tribe. You might be longing to spend some time with them. Just be careful, and of course, we're all still wearing masks and whatnot. But make that decision, healthy decision, whether to be with your group or to not. And if you don't, hey, this is a very spiritual time. New Year's Eve always is. It's not just a party time, with a few drinks. It's a spiritual time. And personally, for me, New Year's Eves have always been sacred to meditate. Go through the year that you've gone through. Open up your mind to what you want next year to look like. Just like on new moons, when we put down our intentions, what better time to place your intentions for a full oncoming year, if not New Year's Eve? So you might just make a very spiritual New Year's Eve here this year due to the full moon's placement. So listen, this is what I have for you in December. Go follow that passion, express your needs, Virgo, right? So everybody gets a little bit more insight to you because they will just be happy to follow up on it. When they know what you need, they will go. And then you won't be hurt that people aren't really doing that much for you because you're the one always doing for others. That will balance it out, won't it? So listen, happy holidays, Virgo, and I will see you in January. So do subscribe so you don't miss out on that update. And I'll see you next month. Bye now.